Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. So I went on ahead and did my brows off camera, and I did them using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Pencil. It's in the color, what color is this? Pretty sure it's dark brown. I do like this pencil a lot. I really like how skinny it is and how precise it really is. I just wish it was a tiny bit darker, but I think it worked well for the most part. The only reason why I didn't show my brows on camera is because it takes me a really long time to get my brows done. But now we're gonna go ahead and play in the makeup, and I haven't used the Fenty Beauty makeup in a minute, so I'm gonna use the primer and the foundation as well. I really do like the primer. It just makes my skin feel really smooth. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. So now I'm going to go in with the Fenty Beauty foundation in the shade 420. Now this is a little bit on the orange side, but it's just, I looked at 410 or whichever numbers before this one, and it's just too light for me, and then 430 is too dark for me, so I'm just gonna have to make this work, and hopefully I can put on some concealer and kind of make it even out a little bit more. And I'm gonna put a few pumps on the back of my hand here, and I'm gonna go in with my Real Technique brush and blend that out. I feel like this is a really good summer foundation because it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. Cover up these horrible acne scars that I have on my face. I don't have a makeup holder or a brush holder for my brushes, so I took this old candle and put my brushes in it until I can actually get my brushes. I actually ordered some from BH Cosmetics, and they should be here Friday, and they come with the brush holder, so I won't be bootleg anymore. So now I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, and this is in the color Tan 50, and I know it looks really light, but it's not that light in the tube. It's just the way the glass is, and it looks really light on camera, but it's actually a pretty decent color. I'm not gonna put on too much though, because it's got pretty good coverage, so I feel like I don't really need a whole lot. But I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that out. I know I've said this a lot, but I'm really trying to get my schedule together when it comes to doing these videos. It's just that between work and trying to figure out a decent setup and also trying to come up with new ideas, it gets a little bit difficult sometimes. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is set my under eyes, and I'm gonna take this Maybelline Fit Me concealer, the Fit Me loose powder in the shade medium. I really like how this looks on my eyes, and I'm not really gonna, do I want to bake with this? I think I'll bake a little bit. I'm taking my good old powder puff from NYX. Like, it is disgusting, but I need to wash it. But I just really like this for my powder for a few seconds. Get that nose. This powder is pretty easy to dust off. I do find it a little bit easier to dust away versus the Sasha powder. I feel like the Sasha powder gets a little stuck sometimes. So now for the fun part, I'm going to get started doing my eyes, and I just recently got the Warrior palette by Juvia's Place. This is what it looks like. The cover is absolutely gorgeous, and it has a total of 9 beautiful gold and brown tone shades. It is retailed for $21 on their website, and I'll put a link down below. I'm just gonna wing it because I don't know exactly what I want to do. I am of course gonna go in with a transition color. So I'm gonna take this pretty brown shade right here. I believe it's called Kano. I think that's how you say it. But I'm gonna use this as my first transition color. And I'm just taking a fluffy blending brush. Any blending brush that you have would be fine. And I'm gonna put this right in my crease here. It's just a tiny bit warmer than my skin tone. I do really like the formula of Juvia's Place palettes, even though I only have like one other palette, but I do like their formula. I really do like their colors, their color schemes. The pigmentation is really, really pretty. I personally have not had any bad experience with Juvia's Place. I know there's been some mention about like their shipping and customer service, but these 2 times that I've ordered from them, I have not had a problem. I got my palette, I ordered it, it was last week. I want to say it was Wednesday or Thursday, and I got it on Monday. So it was very quick shipping, and I got it just in time because it sold out immediately, like the next day. So I think what I'm gonna do next is go in with this dark color, and it's called, I want to say it's called Mino. This beautiful dark, really, really dark brown here. And I'm gonna take the flat end of the brush that I just used, and I'm gonna put this on the outer corner of the lid to get it nice and dark. Okay, that is really good and dark. It's kind of like a brownish black, if you will, but just be careful and go lightly with any color as dark as this. Kind of blending it as I go, and I'm trying not to go too far up into the transition. Now I'm gonna kind of do somewhat of a cut crease-ish kind of thing. I'm gonna go back in with the same ColourPop concealer, and I'm just gonna take the tiniest amount, so I'm gonna make sure to get all that extra concealer off because I don't want to make a mess. And I'm just gonna put this right in the middle so that I have a place to put my eyeshadow. And I'm just taking this, making sure it's not patchy or creasing or anything or streaky. I do want to go in with a gold color. I think I'm gonna go in with Bakwa, which is this beautiful pure gold right here. I'm just so drawn to it. And I'm gonna put this on the flat side of my brush. And I'm gonna put it on dry and see how pigmented it is. I'm sure it's pretty pigmented though. I'm gonna get a good amount on my brush here. Ooh, that is really pretty. Pop that right onto the lid. And I'm actually gonna take the previous brush that I used, and I'm gonna use the blending side and dip it right back into that blackish brown and bring the black or the dark color right back where it was. I kind of want to go in with I feel like I'm going to say this wrong. Is it Dahomey or Dahomey? But I'm going to take that dark gold color right here, the bottom corner, and I'm going to put this right outside of that gold. I blow it out a little bit since I added that other gold shade, the deep copper shade, because I don't want that dark color to go missing. I'm going to keep the bottom of my lid pretty simple, and I'm going to take the very tip of my blending brush and I'm going to dip it back into that transition shade right along the bottom. I've just never been one to do too much to my waterline. Give it a nice smoky effect without making it dark. The lashes I'm gonna put on are these by Top Lash. I got them from AliExpress forever ago, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and do these off camera and I'll be right back. So I really do want to highlight the inner corners of my eyes as well as my brow bone just a little bit. So I'm gonna take my Crown C513 brush. It's just a little fluffy pencil brush, and I'm gonna take another shade from the palette, and it is called Moremi, I believe it is called. This beautiful champagne gold right here. And I'm gonna put this in my inner corner as well as my brow bone. So moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to bronze really quick using my CoverGirl bronzer in Ebony Bronze. And I am taking the same powder brush from earlier, just lightly dipping it into that bronzer. I really want this makeup look to stand out, and I'm just going to be really bold, and I'm going to take my Fenty Beauty highlighter in the color Trophy Wife, this beautiful crazy bold gold right here, and I'm going to put this on the high points of my face. Forehead a little bit, using whatever's left. I don't want to put anything extra on the forehead. A tiny bit, and highlight my nose and get my top lip here. So really quick, I'm gonna go ahead and spray my face with some setting spray. This is the Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray, and I'm gonna do that before my lips. Yeah, my lips are so crusty, it makes no sense. Like, I always go through this phase for like a few weeks where my lips are just absolutely dry no matter what I do. I'm gonna line my lips, and I'm using my favorite pencil. This is Earth Tone by NYX. It's just a pretty natural brown, and I'm gonna line my lips first. And I'm gonna go in with a gloss, and I'm using the Maybelline Vivid Hot Lacquer. This is their lip gloss in the color Unreal, which is number 64. And I'm going to put that along my lips and blend that out. So this is the final look. I hope you guys really like it. If you do, please feel free to give my video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I will upload as many videos as I can. I'm trying to get my life together, but thank you for bearing with me. All the information on this look will be down below, as well as my information, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.